My name is Joe Moorhead. I'm the pre-need life insurance agent.
My name is James Edward Qualls III. My position here is funeral attendant.
My name is Darlene Matthews. I'm the cosmetologist at Marlan J. Gary Chapel of Peace, and I have been the cosmetologist since the Chapel of Peace opened, and I've been in the funeral service as a cosmetologist for over 16 years.
I've been a part of the team of the Chapel of Peace for 5 years.
I've been in funeral service since 1978.
I am pleased to be the person that if a family is interested in getting information about prearranging to sit down and lay out their wishes before someone has passed away, I'm the person that they would sit down with to walk through that process.
I enjoy the contact that we have with the families, serving the families, meeting their needs, making sure that their services are what they expect them to be, organized, compassionate.
My mother passed in 2010, so I was able to, unfortunately, be on the other side of the table and experience the professional services of the staff of the Marlan Gary Funeral Home Chapel of Peace.
The Marlan Gary Funeral Home, the Chapel of Peace, has served a couple of my family members directly, but also the funeral home, especially Marlan Gary, has served families indirectly of mine down through the years.
The Chapel of Peace has served my family 2 times, my mother in 2010 and my grandmother in 2011.
A lot of families that I know come to the Chapel of Peace. We're all from the North End, so people tend to stay in the area that they're at, and it's beautifully decorated, and everyone seems to be very comfortable here.
We go the extra mile. We still are the ones that will come to the home. We'll do whatever we need to do to make them feel comfortable.
With the Chapel of Peace, having been here for a number of years, I've seen a lot of different changes that have been incorporated. Starting with the customized register books that actually has a picture of the loved one on the register book itself, to the customized thank you cards that are given to the family following the services. The facilities themselves have gone under a lot of different changes, from the exterior of the facilities, which have had tremendous improvements over the last several years, to the large screen monitors that are here now for families to look at their video tributes.
When I see families come into the Chapel of Peace, many of them with tears in their eyes, their hearts are heavy because they're experiencing the loss of a loved one the most difficult experiences in life. And then when they experience the sensitivity, the caring, the compassion, the patience, the extra time that the staff of the Chapel of Peace gives to every family, I've seen those tears turn into smiles.
And having been in funeral business as long as I have, and the opportunity to meet with a lot of different funeral directors, work with a lot of different funeral directors, Mr. Gary brings something different. He brings something different to what it is he does.
Marlan's a good person to work for. He knows that there's no good time for a funeral, but Marlan makes sure that everybody's desires are met, and he puts his heart into it.
If you're not a compassionate person to start with, then you're not going to make a good funeral director. So Marlan has that quality in him that only amplifies what he has become as a funeral director as far as serving his families and paying attention to the detail the way he does.
Marlan makes sure that every little detail is met, and when you lay your loved ones to rest, you can go home assuring that everything was done to perfection.
We certainly pride ourselves in being family driven, in that we believe that it is an honor to serve our families, and that's the way in which our entire staff embraces every experience.
As a cosmetologist, my heart is in it because I did my mother, and I knew how much it helped the family. So it really makes me feel good when a family member hugs me and tells me that their mom or their dad was just beautiful, and that does the world.
It is that care and that patient, kind, considerate service that sets the Chapel of Peace apart, and that lets me know that that's why I do what I do.
I'm Marlan Gary of the Marlan Gary Funeral Home, the Chapel of Peace. And I want to take this time to thank you for allowing us to serve you in your time of need. And remember, on your way to heaven, you want to stop by the Marlan Gary Funeral Home, the Chapel of Peace.